How long have you been parkouring?
I've been parkouring for like 25 years.
25.
Yeah.
Alright. And when did you found AcroJesus?
I found AcroJesus about 20 years ago. You know, it was me, and it was XX Pony XX.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard of him. He's like a
him,
legend.
Yeah, I know. So, how long have you been doing parkour?
You know, man, I've been doing parkour since I was a fetus. My mom was pregnant with me. She didn't feel kicks. She felt kick flips.
You know, a while. Yeah, about 3 years. I've been doing it since I was 3. My first thing I ever did, I jumped off a tree limb. And that was how cool I was. I backflipped off of it.
Let's see. Since I was like 2.
You know, like 25, 30 years, something like that.
I don't know, man. I don't really remember, like 3 years or something, or like 5 years or something. I don't know.
For about 6 years, parkour is my life.
Who are your influences?
Oh, you know, Tupac, Biggie, you know, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama was a big part of my life ever since I heard about him in, like, the 90s.
Barack Obama, my main influence.
My influences, Ice-T, Obama. I also got T-Pain. Me and him were tight.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Well, you see, this character, he's obviously parkouring.
David Blaine. Howard Houdini.
Bitches and watermelon.
Lollipop's hands down best parkour person ever seen. Tupac. That's it. Yep.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
How did you become a part of AcroJesus?
Well, that guy came up to me on the street and was like, "Yo, I have this couch. You want to jump on it?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Okay." And we did. That's how it happened.
Sorry, you know, it was a Saturday or something. And me and my niggas, we ain't got jobs or nothing, you know. We just, you know, sit around, smoke weed sometimes or something. And so we was on the stoop, smoking weed. We had our watermelon, you know. We had one of my niggas was looking out for the cops or something, see if they was coming around or something. And Pepperotic comes around, and, you know, I watch out, and nigga was like, all right, white dude coming around. So, you know, we started talking jive and you know, we didn't want him, like, understand he was saying, whatever. And he approaches me, and he all like, "So I hear you do extreme parkour whatever, because you know I'm all famous and got mad bitches, paper and you know, whatever. I don't really do work or nothing, though. I just, you know, sit around mostly. But, so he, like, wanted me to join this group named AcroJesus, and I'm all about Christ Jesus.
Lollipops came up and approached me while I was doing some badass stuff on this picnic table. I was doing some, like, cool spins and stuff. And he was like, "Hey, you want to become a part of AcroJesus?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I heard about them. They were really cool people." And, yeah.
Well, you know, basically, like, you know, Fresh J approached me, you know, at one point, because he had been peeping my, you know, my solo stuff. And, you know, he was basically just like, "Yo, you know, like, why is you being so selfish with your talent, dog? Like, why don't you, you know, why don't you become part of a movement?" Because that's what AcroJesus is. We're not just a parkour team. We're also a movement. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and then, you know, I felt where he was coming from. You know, I listened to what the brother had to say. You know, and you know, pays good. So I'm down with this. AcroJesus for life now.
You know, man, I was getting ready to open for the Jonas Brothers, and local street youth came backstage and says, "Yo, man, I've been keeping my eye on you. You're all sick." And it was just magic from there.
Well, me and Caramel Candy, we were players with each other, and we had to rap duets. And me and him, we set it to the streets, dog. We had like a ton of platinum hits. And so we just kind of like said, we should do some sweet parkour. And I was like, yeah, you're great at this shit. And we both did it together, and we're really good. Kung Pao Chicken recruited me.
How did he recruit you?
Well, you know, I was eating dinner, reading this book, of course. He just walked in, and he tried to spill a glass of water on me, and I jumped out of the way really quickly, but my book got wet.
What do you do when you're not parkouring?
I'm never not parkouring.
Never?
Never. When I sleep, I'm parkouring. I sleep upside down.
I play video games most of the time.
Repeat the question.
What do you do when you're not parkouring?
Not parkouring.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Next question.
Bitches. What do I do when I got time off?
You know, you gotta love Dane Cook. But, Family Guy, Oprah, she's like my hero.
I'm not parkouring. I'm eating, drinking, then more parkouring. That's all I do. I live for parkour. I read this book.
So what does parkour mean to you?
Everything.
I don't know. I don't speak Brazilian.
Parkour.
Oh, it means like life itself.
I don't know, dog. You know, bitches and jumping around sometimes and
Well, I mean, parkouring, it's like more than a just like, you know, a bunch of fancy flips and tricks and like jumping off like 20-story buildings, you know what I mean? It's like a lifestyle, you know what I mean? It's like a way of life. It's like a religion mixed with a martial art, mixed with like a career, mixed with like a dragon.
It means, it's basically, I think it's me pushing my boundaries as far, like, pushing my body's limits, and it means, it's like poetry.
Parkour means to me, it's an escape into an alternate dimension. It's where my soul lives free, and I can do everything that I want to be in my own world. And I am Superman, here, now. This book.